Hey mama, mornings are so important. I don't have to tell you, right? They are the most important part of the day because it's how you start your day, and yet they can be so hectic and chaotic. Like checking your emails, trying to make sure you've got everything in place to get out the door, putting the socks on, making sure your kids ate, like doing all that stuff. You leave the house and you're just like, oh. It's not a great way to start the day, right? That's not how you want to walk into the world, is already frazzled, right? The world's going to put enough on you. You want to walk out of your door feeling calm, cool, collected, and ready for the day. So I've got 7 tips to help you do that. The first is do not snooze. Do not snooze. It is not helpful or healthy. Wake up and get out of bed when your alarm goes off. Be realistic with yourself, right? So if you set your alarm for 6:15 every day, but you're not actually getting up until 7, stop. Just stop. That's insanity. That time that you're snoozing, those 45 minutes, are wasted sleep. So if you truly are not getting out of bed until 7 every day, set your alarm for 7 and get 45 minutes of good sleep, uninterrupted sleep. And then when it goes off at 7, get up. The trick, if you truly want to be waking up at 6:15, is to start moving it back. So start it at 7, just do that for a week. Then the next week, move your alarm back to 6:50. And when it goes off at 6:50, get up out of bed and get on with the day. And then the week after that, move it back to 6:40 and so on and so forth until you hit the true time that you really want to be waking up. The key here is to not negotiate with yourself and know that when your alarm goes off, like pretend like snooze doesn't exist. The alarm goes off and it is time to get out of bed. Even if you have to physically throw yourself out of the bed, that's fine. Roll out of the bed. Sometimes, you do need that. Like the inertia of staying in bed is just so easy, but it's not healthy. It's not going to help you be the woman that you want to be. And so get the good sleep until your alarm goes off. And then once your alarm goes off, get up. The next one is to hydrate. When you wake up in the morning, have a glass of water. If you want to have a glass of warm lemon water, do it. That's awesome. There's tons of blogs and things out there telling you how warm lemon water is the deal. It's the jam to help start your day. If you're not into that or don't have the time or inclination, that's fine. Just grab a glass of water from the tap or the Brita in your fridge. Just have a glass of water to hydrate and get your day started. And yes, this is an addition to your coffee. The third thing would be to stretch. Stretching is a really important part of your morning routine. Just like your mind needs coffee sometimes, or at least a little bit of time to kind of start to wake up, your body needs a little bit of time to wake up. And stretching just helps to accelerate that. It gets, everything loose. It gets the juices flowing, so to speak, so that your body is ready to take on the day. Set the timer on your phone for 5 to 7 minutes and just stretch. It doesn't have to be anything specific. You don't have to go through a program or a routine. It doesn't have to be, a full-on sun salutation or other yoga moves. Just stretch your body to get ready for the day. And that's the intention with this kind of stretching, is really just to get ready for the day. This is not your workout. It should feel good. Not that your workout shouldn't feel good, but you know what I'm saying? This is really meant to be something relaxing and just inviting the day in to your space. The next one is to get some natural light. As soon as possible, get yourself into natural light. If you have windows in your home, which I'm sure you do, right? Because you don't live in a box, look out the window. Just take a moment when you're sipping your coffee or drinking that glass of water that I talked about to look out and just receive some of the sunlight that's coming through. If you wake up like me and it's still dark outside, as you see the sun start to come out, take a moment to look out and just kind of feel that natural light. Another important thing to do to start your day right is to write down the most important things you need to do that day. If you can do this before your kids get up, before you start to get distracted, it's going to be best. Take some time each morning to write down the most important thing you need to do, and then another 2. So 3 things that are very important, the most important things for you to do that day. Write them down. This will help to center you and get you focused on what needs to happen that day. It'll help your brain start working on, how do I actually make these things happen? What do I need to move around? And you won't get caught off guard at 3 o'clock going, oh my goodness, I still had to meet this deadline and do this other thing and make this doctor's appointment, right? The 3 most important things that you need to do that day, write them down before the day even starts. And the 7th and the last one that you should do, the 7th and the last thing that you should do every morning to ensure that you're going to have a great day, is to send a thank you email or text. Take a moment each morning to email or text someone and thank them for being who they are, right? Our friends, our family are amazing, right? Our support systems, they are there for us. You love them for a reason. And you just need to share that. When you share that, not only are you going to brighten their day, you're going to brighten yours, but it's going to create some positive energy that helps you kind of float out the door instead of like throwing yourself out the door and into the day. So every day, try and send a thank you text or email to someone you care about. It doesn't have to be long, right? It can be super short. Hey, thanks for being my friend. Or I was just thinking of you. Thanks for being so awesome. Thanks for being so funny. Thanks for being such a great cook. Thanks for being an amazing host. Whatever it is that you love about that person, just pick one thing and send them a thank you, letting them know that. Trust me, you are really going to make their day. You're going to start their morning great. And again, it's going to make your morning great. There you have a list of 7 different things you can do each morning to ensure that you have a great day. The mornings can be hectic. They can be so frazzled. They can be insane, but they don't have to be. And the better you start your morning, the better your day is going to go. So those are your 7 ideas to have a great day. You can download a checklist from my blog with each one of these on it, and some space for you to write down your own ideas, right? If there's anything that you'd like to do to make sure specifically for you, you're having a great day every morning. And then you can check them off each day to make sure you're actually doing it. Because sometimes we need a reminder, right? It's great to hear these things, but then you walk away and you kind of forget, oh, I was supposed to do that thing. And you don't remember it's 3 o'clock. You're like, oh, I was going to send that thank you text in the morning. And now it's 3 o'clock and I didn't do it. You can still send the thank you text at 3 o'clock, but it would have been great if you'd done it in the morning, right? So you can go to my blog, go to the Rose Gold Mine, and download this free checklist and make a bunch of copies. And every day, make sure that you are checking off each one of these so that you can have a great day. I'd love to hear what else you're doing to ensure you have a great day, so please comment.